So, hello traders, how are you today? My name is Olimpio Tuns, and today I will be your host here for a new live trading session. Today we'll start maybe talking about silver. We have a chart pattern there, as you already know from my previous live session. Also, we'll talk about the US dollar because yeah, the fundamentals could change the sentiment. We'll take a look on the DXY to trying to understand how maybe the US dollar will move. Hello team, how are you? Aline, David, how are you guys? Nofal Naz, hello. David from Tanzania, how are you, man? Before we'll start this session, and before we'll wait maybe a few moments for more. One moment, because I want to close something. Okay, so we'll wait for more members to join us here. Please read the disclaimer before we'll start this live session. As you already know, it is important to know the risks before maybe trading on the financial markets, on Forex, on CFDs, commodities, cryptocurrencies. So please read it. And yeah, we'll take a look on the British pound versus the Australian dollar. Yeah, I will take a look on that pair, and I will try to take a look on all markets. So if you have questions, if you want me to take a look, ADA just exploded. Yeah, maybe we'll take a look on Cardano as well. Yeah. Okay, I will close this window, and we'll start here with silver, guys. But first of all, I want to take a look here on the economic calendar. So the core price index will be released in 5 minutes. Also, the US goods trade balance, personal income, personal spending, preliminary wholesales inventories. So all these could maybe bring something on the DXY, on the dollar index, also on the major pairs. So we'll take a look around these publications, releases, data, US data dump, and also later, guys, the Fed Chair Powell, his remarks, speech from the Jackson Hole Symposium could bring yeah, sharp movements into the market. So let's take a look here on silver. I've told you that maybe I'll start with silver, and we talked about this pattern, this minor channel, this range. We talked about this pattern on Tuesday, and or on Wednesday, when I've hosted my previous live session. And I've told you guys that maybe something like an upside breakout from this pattern could bring us something like a new long opportunity. And I've told you that staying maybe below the medium line, below this downtrend line, could signal a potential drop in the short term. We talked also about 23.53, guys, static support here. So right now it moves sideways. We'll see how maybe this commodity, the price of silver, will react, maybe around the US data dump, around the around Powell's remarks, speech at Jackson Hole Symposium. So personally, I believe that this the price could escape soon from this pattern, from this range, from this down channel, and could bring us great maybe buying opportunities, because right now we don't have something like short opportunity. We had this amazing strong sell-off. From this sell-off, so we had this sell-off. So right now the price of silver moves sideways, and personally I'm still looking maybe for buying opportunities for longs here in silver, despite maybe this temporary drop, despite this amazing sell-off. So after this maybe spike, after this candle, maybe we can identify or maybe the price action could bring us new buying opportunities. But as long as it stays here within this down channel, within this range, we'll have to wait, guys, because it's risky maybe to buy it from here. Maybe I will delete this pitchfork, only because that pitchfork is not very helpful for us in the short term. Okay, so we'll remain with this down channel and with this range. And personally, I believe that maybe in the short term we can still draw maybe something like a descending pitchfork. And you can see that the price of silver has failed here to continue to drop within the descending pitchfork's body, and right now it's located right above the upper medium line. But maybe we'll have to wait maybe for a new higher high, for something like an upside breakout above this immediate downtrend line before going long. And yeah, if you want my trading opinion maybe on silver, you can become a VIP member if you are not already a VIP member, if you are not a member of this team. So for only £35 a month, you can become a VIP member to get maybe my trading opinion in silver. Personally, I'm looking for longs, as I've told you, after maybe a valid breakout, after maybe a new higher high here. But this scenario could take shape maybe only if maybe if the dollar index maybe will drop, if the US dollar will depreciate versus its rivals. Okay. Are you also discussing on Jackson Hole meeting? Yeah, we can talk about Jackson Hole meeting as well, but we'll try to take a look on all markets, and we'll talk technically maybe, because personally I'm a technical guy. I love to use technical analysis, trying to identify my maybe signals, opportunities. Okay, so we can take a look also on 1 hour here if you want, but for me it's failure here to stabilize below maybe the upper medium line, to continue to drop, maybe to approach the weekly pivot point here 23.29, or to approach the medium line, and maybe this breakout here. If this breakout will be validated here, something like a consolidation above 23.53 could maybe bring us something. But I've told you that personally I'm still waiting here for maybe an upside breakout here above this downtrend line, maybe for a new higher high to confirm maybe a new leg higher. Okay, let's take a look here, and let's maybe refresh the economic calendar. Let's see here. So core price index 0.3% growth. Personal income 1.1% growth versus 0.2 expected in July. Personal spending 0.3% below 0.4 expected. Wholesale inventories 0.6 versus 1%, so which is good. Good trade balance, also an increase here, which is good for the US dollar. So let's take a look, guys. Yeah, a sell-off here right now in silver. Let's take a look on the DXY right now, because I believe that the DXY, and we'll take a look on a lower time frame, maybe on 15 minutes, to see maybe how the dollar index will react maybe here in the short term after these publications, these releases. Yeah, team core PCI 0.3 as expected, but still maybe we'll will not have something like an important movement right now in the short term around these releases, because maybe the traders are expecting maybe the Fed Chair Powell speech, his remarks at Jackson Hole Symposium before maybe taking action. Yeah, team. So right now here on the short term, on the 15-minute chart, only temporary drop, but we'll have to wait to see, because as you can see here in the short term, the dollar index, the DXY moves sideways here between 93.08 92.80, and personally I'll wait for the dollar index to escape, to make a value breakout from this pattern, from this range, to bring us a clear direction, and an upside breakout and upside continuation could signal that the dollar could appreciate versus its rivals, and maybe a sell-off here, a potential drop, and the downside breakout could signal that the US dollar could depreciate versus its rivals. Okay, so we'll come back later here and we'll talk about the DXY, because we are still inside of this range. As I've told you, only false upside breakouts, so right now we are here in this range. We'll still have to wait, because yeah, right now the buying pressure, the bullish pressure is high, but we'll still have to wait maybe for something like an upside breakout, maybe for a breakout above 93.19, for a breakout here above the second warning line of the descending pitchfork, before the dollar index could really validate and confirm a larger upside movement. Okay. You should provide TP1 and TP2 in signal. Your most of the signals hit break even or stop loss. We are not sending signals, as you can see, into the VIP Telegram group or in the free group. We are sending only our trading opinions. These are not trading signals. So if you want to maybe to follow our trading opinions or to copy our trades, it is fine. If you don't want to copy our trades, it is fine as well. Okay, so these are not trading signals, these are not trading recommendations. Okay, thank you. So let's take a look on gold as well. Let's take a look on gold, guys, but yeah, we don't have something really good right now in gold, because yeah, we had something like a retreat here. I've told you about this support zone, support area, maybe 1782.99, 1777.43, also the weekly pivot point here, and also the medium line of the descending pitchfork. So only false breakdowns here, and maybe the price of gold could maybe come back towards the upper medium line if the DXY will drop in the short term. So we'll have to wait, because right now we don't have something really good in gold. Actually, for me, I don't have nothing here. Okay, personally, maybe I'll wait for something like this, something like a consolidation here below this upper medium line, and maybe a valid breakout could bring me something like maybe buying opportunity in gold. But right now I'll stay away from gold. Yeah. Okay, euro versus the Australian dollar. Yeah, we'll take a look on euro versus the Australian dollar as well. Okay, so DXY again, let's take a look. So it's still there around the current levels. So yeah, we'll have to wait, or personally I'll wait maybe for the dollar index to give me a clear direction, and maybe when the dollar index will confirm a potential growth, yeah, I will look for longs in the US dollar. And maybe if the dollar index will maybe confirm and signal a potential larger drop, then I will search for shorts in the US dollar. Okay, euro versus the US dollar. As I've told you guys, right now we don't have something here. Right now the euro versus the US dollar continues to pressure this downtrend line. Personally, I'll wait for something here because yeah, we can talk also about maybe a potential falling wedge pattern here, something like a reversal pattern, but we'll still have to wait for the price to maybe to confirm this this pattern. Right now I don't have something because it's risky to buy it here, it's risky to sell it. Maybe the DXY will bring us a clear direction, and then we can search maybe for longs or for shorts here in euro versus the US dollar. But right now, technically, as long as maybe the euro versus the US dollar stays right here around this downtrend line, maybe it could print some, or it could register a valid breakout, and it could print maybe something like an upside movement. But right now we are still also below this R1 weekly resistance 1.1779, below this downtrend line. So I don't have something really good right now, and in the short term we can draw maybe something like an ascending pitchfork here to encapsulate the price. And as you can see, personally I've expected something like a rebound, like a potential growth here after maybe this false breakdown with great separation, or after this major bullish engulfing here, after this candle, major bullish candle here printed right on the lower medium line. But unfortunately it has failed to reach the medium line of the ascending pitchfork. Personally I'll wait for something here, maybe for a valid breakout above this immediate downtrend line, test, retest, before maybe we'll catch something. Or if the euro versus the US dollar stays below this downtrend line. I've told you yesterday in my daily video analysis that the price action has printed here something like a major head and shoulders pattern. It has dropped below this potential neckline, but we still have to be careful here because we still have these static support levels, maybe. Yeah, so yeah, and also right now the price failed to stabilize below the 38.2 retracement level, so maybe only a valid breakdown, drop, stabilization below this level, a new lower low, could maybe signal a potential drop at least towards these levels, 1.1590, and yeah, this reversal pattern, major reversal pattern here on the daily is far from being confirmed. Okay, so that's why I will also keep an eye on this potential wedge, falling wedge pattern, a potential reversal pattern as well, bullish reversal pattern in the short term. Okay, one moment. Fahad Ayaz, I purchased your premium, but this was waste of money. I don't know why, because I will show you also our results if you want. Even if we had several maybe bad trades, we are still about, I don't know, 8% growth in our VIP real account. So yeah, this is your opinion, and this is not for everybody. That's why we have also a 30 days money back guarantee for those who want to maybe get out or something like this. But yeah, and let's take a look here. So learn to trade, VIP signals, real account. So plus 8.1 gain, absolute gain 8.2028. So we are still good, even if we had several maybe bad trades. These things happen in trading. We cannot win on all trades, but yeah. Okay, this is not for everybody. If you can afford maybe to enter on a trade, you can do it. And if you think that you cannot afford, maybe please stay away. Okay, so and I want to remind you that all our trading opinions, if you maybe follow our trading opinions, or if you copy our trading opinions, our trades, we risk our risk is 1% of our account. So okay, we'll continue. Please guys, euro versus the Australian dollar, let's take a look. So euro versus the Australian dollar, yeah, here in the short term it has found support here, around this former high 1.6184, 1.6172. A temporary rebound was expected, was natural. Okay, was natural, only because after this impressive sell-off, I've told you here guys that after this false breakout here, we may have something like maybe temporary decline after failing to close, to stabilize above 1.6419 after this candle. So I will not repeat my analysis or my thoughts here, but I've told you that after maybe dropping below this immediate uptrend line, it could drop. Okay, and here as well it has reached an important maybe support zone, former resistance here, maybe represented by 1.6184, also represented by 50% retracement level. So rebound towards the medium line, and now temporary decline. Okay, so still here we have a support zone, support area, and we'll have to wait to see what will really happen here in this support zone. And also, as long as it stays above this downside 50% Fibonacci line, it could still increase. As long as it stays above 1.6184, it could maybe rebound. But yeah, this rebound was natural after this sell-off. Right now I don't have something good here. Euro versus the Australian dollar. We talked about euro versus the Australian dollar right now. Yeah, Andrea Silva, the British pound. I will take a look also on trades. Also, today we closed it, the euro versus the British pound in profit. It was almost, let's take a look actually on euro versus the British pound right now. And yeah, let's take a look here. I didn't deleted this one only because today I've decided to close the position, this position around 1.8585, I believe. I will take a look again on my trade. Actually, it was Orlando's trade, so 85.85, yeah. Because I've told you, and I've sent my analysis into the VIP Telegram group, and I've told you guys that euro versus the British pound yeah, has found support here on the weekly pivot point. It has increased, it has registered a nice growth here, but I've told you today, earlier today, that the price has reached my 50% Fibonacci line, which for me represents right now dynamic resistance here, and I've told you that I want to close this position here in profit. One moment. So 85.61 and 85.85, 23, 24 pips. I've closed this position in profit only because I've told you that failing to stabilize above the 50% Fibonacci line could signal a potential strong drop in the short term. So it was the right decision to close the position before maybe waiting for the price to approach to reach the take profit. Okay, so I will also delete this one here. So right now a sell-off in euro versus the British pound, it was the right and the correct decision to close the position there. Can you please do ADA Cardano? I will take a look on Cardano. It is still good to enter USD, Canadian dollar, and US dollar versus the Japanese yen, please. Yeah, I will take a look. Okay. Learn to trade used to have 7 days money back guarantee. No, I don't know about this. We have 30 days money back guarantee. If you have questions, guys, you can email support if you have other questions. Okay, so Cardano, guys, let's take a look on Cardano. Yeah, very nice here in the short term. Let's maybe start with daily, and maybe if you are interested in Cardano, in signals, crypto signals, you can join our crypto Telegram groups, VIP group, free groups, and also we have also you can join these groups as well. So crypto for crypto signals, from crypto trading opinions, actually not crypto signals. So here Cardano, let's take a look on daily. So personally I have an analysis here. So I've drawn a descending pitchfork here, selecting 3 points, 1, 2 and 3, and also for me this drop was only a temporary one, only a temporary decline after this impressive rally, after reaching 3.0265. Also, as long as it stays above this former high, above 2.5147, it could still increase. So actually right now and today it has rallied after also failing to stabilize below 23.6 retracement level. So right now it has escaped from that pattern, from that from this minor down channel, from this flag. This pattern was considered to be as a continuation pattern, guys. So that's why here only a temporary decline, breakout, maybe something like a potential drop for the price to retest 2.6425 could maybe signal a potential upside movement. Will Warrior, learn to trade, keep up the good work. In August my second account grew over 3000% on an account created just to try you guys. Yeah, okay, so that's it here for Cardano. It could resume its growth after escaping from this continuation pattern, after escaping from this minor range here between 2.6425, 2.4701, a potential maybe drop, retest, followed by a new higher high could maybe bring us something here in Cardano. Yeah, and for me here this high is seen as I'm using this former high 2.9733 or 3.00 psychological level as major upside targets in the short term. Okay. Okay. What team? I see that Orlando bot is working well to filter out the noise. Oh, we don't need to filter the noise, or I don't know. It is okay. These are your opinions, and I'm fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll take a look. Yeah, guys, but unfortunately, yeah, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc is still valid, but one moment. My trading opinion on US dollar versus the Swiss franc was sent only for VIPs, so yeah, it is still valid because the price is at break even, and yeah, the bias is still bullish, and yeah, this is still valid. Also, the British pound versus the Japanese yen is still valid. Also, euro versus the Australian dollar. So these are our me and Orlando's trades right now. Okay. One moment. So let's talk about the British pound versus the US dollar right now, guys. And please, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, I'm waiting for messages or comments. Okay, guys, so the British pound versus the US dollar. Right now we don't have something really good here, only because we have here this something like a sideways movement. Unfortunately, it has failed here to reach my lower medium line. Actually, temporary drop. Personally, I've drawn this ascending pitchfork here, hoping that I'll catch something like an important upside movement, but yeah, I'll wait to see how maybe the price will react here around the lower medium line, or if it will fail to retest the lower medium line. Maybe I'll wait maybe for a breakout here, for a new higher high, for a breakout above the medium line, stabilization, consolidation, before maybe confirming something like potential upside movement. Yeah, I've told you earlier that the euro versus the Australian dollar is still valid. That trading opinion is still valid. Cardano not valid, available to trade on Ava. Yeah, I don't know exactly. Romel Del Rey, who sends crypto signals. So I'm not the one who manages the crypto groups, and as well, Romel Del Rey, there are not crypto signals, are crypto trading opinions actually. Okay. Yeah, thank you as well. Okay, let's take a look on US oil, guys. Very important. As I've told you guys, after this impressive rally, personally I wanted for the price to come back to retest maybe the R1, the 66.58, 65, 62, maybe before jumping higher, but still it has the US oil has registered something like a consolidation accumulation here, right above the 50% retracement level, and now it rallies, it edges higher, and as I've told you guys, personally I'm waiting for further growth, maybe after maybe escaping from this falling wedge pattern. I will delete it from here. Also after its breakout here above this outside sliding parallel line, after escaping from my descending pitch force body here, after failing to approach to reach my upside 50% Fibonacci line. So I will delete also some of my drawings from here. Here we had I've told you guys that the price action and the RSI have signaled bullish divergence here, and so after maybe this aggressive breakout here to this immediate downtrend line, personally I would have liked it to see something like a retest to be able to go long right now, maybe also after this temporary sideways movement. After this maybe sideways movement, maybe we had something like an opportunity, but personally I would have liked, as I've told you, to see maybe something like a deeper drop before the price jumps maybe towards this downtrend line here, towards the down channel's resistance upside line. So yeah, right now the US oil is bullish and it could continue to increase. The immediate target is here around 38.2 retracement level, 69.44, and we'll see how it will react here. Maybe a temporary decline, sideways movement again could bring us something in the short term. Yeah, Aline, only after they start losing money, some realize that trading is a real job and not a source of making money. And yeah, thanks, Aline. But as I've told you earlier, this is not for everybody. Okay, if you like our services, if you like our trading opinions, if you want to be part of this team, it's fine. If you don't like our services, that's why we have that 30 days money back guarantee. And yeah, this is not for everybody, and this is not getting rich scheme or something like this. Yeah, it is a real job, and even if we had maybe a few bad I don't know trading opinions, we will continue to identify, to search for high probability trades, trading opinions, and we'll share, guys, our trading opinions with you. And also don't forget that everything from here is from my live session here is for educational purpose, and I'm not a financial advisor. And yeah, okay, so we talked about the US oil. Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for those who are interested in Bitcoin, unfortunately the price of Bitcoin could maybe drop in the coming days, in the upcoming period. I've told you guys that as long as it stays above this immediate uptrend line, it could resume its growth. Unfortunately, yeah, we talked about this immediate downtrend line in my previous session, and I've told you that personally I'm waiting and I'll wait for something like a valid breakout for the price of Bitcoin to stabilize maybe above the downtrend line, above 48,619. But the price of Bitcoin has registered only a false breakout, this bearish engulfing, and also has led to a breakdown, and it seems that this breakdown will be confirmed here around the pivot point. Maybe the price could retest also the uptrend line, but a potential new lower low if the price of Bitcoin will drop below 46,309.33, then it could activate a larger downside movement correction. So yeah, for those who are maybe long in for those who are long maybe in Bitcoin, you should know that the price of Bitcoin could retreat, could drop a little in the short term, could develop a corrective phase after dropping below this immediate uptrend line. But I've told you guys in my previous session as well that the price of Bitcoin is still bullish, even if it will maybe come back towards 43,021 level, former low, towards 40,904 former resistance, right now support. So yeah, after this impressive growth, after this swing higher, the price of Bitcoin has shown some overbought signs, signals, after failing to reach these upside lines. So in the short term, it could develop a temporary drop. Let's take a look here, and also we can draw a Fibonacci retracement, trying to identify maybe retracement levels. So yeah, here around the S1 weekly support, we have the 23.6 retracement level, 45,528 if the price of Bitcoin will continue to drop, and also only a value breakdown below this level could signal a strong drop towards these former lows, towards 38.2 retracement level, okay, towards 43,021. I will take a look on your messages again to see. So euro versus the Australian dollar, we talked about euro, the Australian dollar. Please guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, please, I'm waiting for your messages, guys. Okay, team, US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, yeah, it has reached here a support zone. Also, it has failed to stabilize below the medium line of the descending pitchfork, and here in the short term, breaking above this former high, immediate high 1.2643, signaled the current growth upside movement here right now. And also technically its failure here to reach the S1 1.2573 could signal a potential growth towards the weekly pivot point 1.2761. This is not a trading opportunity, recommendation, or signal. This is only my analysis, my opinion. So personally, I still believe that maybe the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar could increase after its failure here to stabilize below this support zone, below the medium line of the descending pitchfork. Okay, we talked also about Cardano, British pound, Linda. Okay, I will take a look also on the British pound versus the Australian dollar. Okay, so US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Right now it continues to move sideways here. It has escaped from this pattern. Actually, I will delete this pattern from here, and right now it continues to stay here around and right below the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork. And I've told you, yeah, silver, we talked about silver, but I will take a look again. Euro versus the GPI, versus the Japanese yen. So its failure here to approach to reach maybe the medium line of the descending pitchfork signaled that it could come back towards the upper medium line, which acts as a magnet when maybe the price fails to reach the medium line. And for me. And technically, if the US dollar versus the Japanese yen will make an upside breakout, valid breakout here, then maybe I will expect maybe for the price for the pair US dollar versus the Japanese yen to increase towards this level here, maybe higher high, 111.65. okay, because technically when the price fails to reach the medium line maybe of a descending pitchfork, and if it makes a valid breakout above the upper medium line, it could approach and reach at least this former high, okay, technically. Okay, that's why I'll wait maybe for something like valid breakout here for the price to escape from this descending pitchfork's body, to jump and stabilize above 110, sorry, 22, 110.15 or something like this, or above the R1. But most important, I'll wait for a valid breakout above the upper medium line, test, retests, a new higher high could bring us something here in in US dollar versus the Japanese yen. We'll take a look also on euro versus the Japanese yen, because unfortunately my trade in euro versus the Japanese yen closed at break even. My trade closed at break even after this drop. Personally, I didn't close it, maybe part of my profit or the entire trade after this rally, only because personally I wanted for the price maybe to hit my medium line here. So I've expected for the price maybe to come back towards my medium line after a temporary decline, but unfortunately it has dropped below the R1, below 50% retracement level, right below this low. It was my entry, also my stop loss at break even. So yeah, this sell-off closed my position in euro versus the Japanese yen, but yeah, it's fine. I've told you that personally I thought that maybe the price will still approach and reach my medium line here after confirming this pitchfork growth, retest, false breakdown, growth here, and maybe I should have maybe closed part of my profit here after this strong rally, but yeah. So right now euro versus the Japanese yen, temporary drop, and it could maybe still try once again maybe to jump towards the medium line, as long as it stays maybe above here the 50% retracement level, above the R1, after maybe something like consolidation. And in the short term we can also maybe have something like channel, minor channel here. One moment. So something like this, yeah, in the short term. Stabilization, consolidation, sideways movement, valid breakout could signal a potential growth here again in euro versus the Japanese yen. Okay, and please guys, if you like my analysis, you can like my video here right now. And also, if you have more questions, or if you want me to send a message, you can do it later after maybe I will end this webinar. You can maybe write right below this video if you have questions, because this is the only way we can communicate. You can send me a message, and I will try to reply into the YouTube channel, or I will try to answer in my next live trading session. Okay, so US 100, FTSE 100, yeah, thank you. Silver again, thank you guys. So US 100, US 100 right now. Let's take a look again. I will maybe take a look again on the DXY before talking about the US equities. So yeah, right now rally here, right now rally in the DXY, and my position in US dollar versus the Swiss franc runs in profit right now. I will take a look. So for those who are VIP members, I've sent you guys my trading opinion in US dollar versus the Swiss franc, and my trading position runs in profit right now, around 14 pips right now. And I've told you earlier that my position, my trade is still valid, and if the DXY will continue to increase here towards 93.19, 93.43, towards the warning line, yeah, my position in US dollar versus the Swiss franc will continue to grow, and yeah, maybe it will approach my take profit, only because for me I have a correlation between the dollar index and the US dollar versus the Swiss franc, and when the dollar index increases, waiting for a bullish movement in the US dollar versus the Swiss franc. Okay. Please help me. I have an active trade on Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen, and it's down by 10 pips already. Should I close the trade or no? I don't know, because personally I didn't send a trading opinion or something in Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. So I will take a look on Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen, but I don't know. I will not send you a recommendation or something like this, because I've told you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. These are only my opinions, my analyses, and if you want to follow my ideas or my trades, my trading opinions, it's fine, but I will not tell you what to do with your trades, guys. So dollar index rally right now, breakout from this range, and the potential further growth will force the dollar to increase, to grow versus its rivals. Let's take a look US dollar versus the Swiss franc, because it is too late for those who are not already. Yeah, please take a look here. So this is my trade here on US dollar versus the Swiss franc, and it runs in profit right now. Right now it is too late to go long on that pair. If you are not long already, this is too late. Okay guys, so US 100, no, I don't have right now we don't have something in US 100. Actually, maybe the US 100 could drop if the dollar index will jump higher. Actually, it's too high for me to consider buying the US 100, the Nasdaq. Also, I will not go short from here. It has shown some overbought signs, but this is still bullish despite temporary declines, drops. Okay, maybe I will draw something like this here, like descending pitchfork, and maybe only if maybe the US 100 will retest, will register false breakouts above my or through my upper medium line. Maybe a new lower low here could maybe signal a potential drop, and could bring me something here in US 100, but right now I don't have something really good. Okay, US 30, US 30, yeah, we don't have something. Okay, no, we don't have something in Dow Jones Industrial Average right now. For me, I've told you that maybe I'm waiting for the price to come back towards this zone area, maybe to retest the lower medium line before maybe I'll catch something like a new buying opportunity here in US 30 Dow Jones, because right now I don't have something really good. Maybe I'll draw something here as well, but no, right now I don't have something, and maybe the US 30 will drop as well towards this zone area if the US dollar will continue to increase. Yeah, Andy Smith, I will take a look on the British pound versus the US dollar. Thank you for your message. Okay, US 500, the same temporary decline. It is still bullish, but yeah, maybe it's risky to buy it here right below this historical high 45.01.8. okay, Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look on FTSE 100. I will take a look also on FTSE 100, on UK 100. Thank you guys. So let's take a look and I will give you my opinion here. So downtrend here right now on Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look if we have actually a channel here, something like a channel, and I will also take a look on please remember this move. So an important growth, leg higher, swing higher, drop. And let's take a look on the Nikkei. So the same move here as well. I've told you guys that personally I'm looking on the Nikkei, on the Japanese stock index, before maybe going long or short on the Japanese yen. Okay, so growth, drop to retest, and right now it has increased a little. So if the Japanese stock index, the Nikkei, will resume its growth technically here, one moment. So it was trapped here within a descending pitchfork. It has failed to approach, maybe to reach the medium line. It has failed to approach, to reach, to retest also the sliding line, and right now it has jumped above the upper medium line, the outside sliding parallel line. Here it has failed to stabilize again within the descending pitchfork's body, and right now it has decreased a little to retest the broken outside sliding parallel line. Okay, so personally I believe that maybe something like a new higher high or something here, if maybe the Nikkei will register a valid breakout above or from this minor flag, from this minor channel, something like valid breakout above the weekly R1 here, 27,805.8 could signal maybe a potential strong growth. Yeah, and something like a potential growth here on the Nikkei could force the Japanese yen to depreciate versus its rivals. Okay, so when the Nikkei increases, the Japanese yen could drop versus its rivals. Okay, that's why I will come back. Australian dollar versus Japanese yen, Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Yeah, and also Euro versus the Japanese yen. We talked about. What do you think about these pairs? I'm a VIP. Yeah, we talked about the Euro versus the Japanese yen. So right now, personally, I'll stay away because I don't have something really good here around these levels. Maybe here after this pivot point retest, but right now I don't have something really good in Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. I will take a look on 1 hour as well. So temporary decline here, but yeah, in the short term, guys, as long as it stays below this low, it could still increase. Okay, this is my opinion, and only maybe a new lower low if you can see here that the price failed to reach the weekly R1 8018, yeah, signaling some pressure, selling pressure, exhausted buyers. So but here it has failed to make a new lower low and to come back towards the weekly pivot point 79.04. So we'll have to wait here. Maybe the Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen will move sideways in the short term, between R1 between 79 and 39. I don't have something really good here right now. Okay, and yeah, only something like valid breakout from this channel here, sideways movement, valid breakout, maybe could bring us something like a good buying opportunity. Okay, shall I go short on gold if USD appreciates? No, not necessarily. If you don't have a great selling opportunity, no. But for me, I've told you that maybe when the US dollar increases, maybe I don't want to be long on gold as well. Okay, that doesn't mean that I will go short. Okay, because if I don't have maybe a high probability trade or a trade with a great risk to reward ratio, no, I will not go short on gold only because the US dollar increases. Okay, let's take a look again on gold right now. Yeah, so this is not a perfect, guys, this is not a perfect yeah, it drops right now. Yeah, okay, it drops, but this is not a perfect correlation. Maybe in the short term, yeah, you can use it. Yeah, because right now the dollar index rallies, the dollar drops. You can use it in the short term, but I've told you that personally I don't want to buy gold here, I don't want to sell gold here. Okay, so I don't have nothing on gold. That's why I will not go short, even if right now it drops, only because the dollar increases. Okay, so yeah, this is gold right now, sell off. DXY again, so you can use these correlations, but personally I will not go long or short only based on a correlation. A breakout from this pattern, from this channel, a very breakout could signal that the price will jump towards my medium line of the ascending pitchfork. Okay, so the bias is still bullish in the short term, also after escaping from this down channel. Yeah, so that's why I've sent my trading opinion, my buy stop, pending order, and I've told you that yeah, my position was triggered here around these levels, right above this high. The price has increased, but personally I've waited, I've moved only, I've managed my position, I've moved only my stop loss from here to break even, to secure my trade. And personally, yeah, I've thought that maybe we'll have only a temporary decline here before the price will jump towards the medium line before jumping towards the R2. And you can see that this false breakdown, this candle here has reached my stop loss at break even, but it's fine. It is fine. I've told you that here in euro versus the Japanese yen, I'm waiting for something like this valid breakout, boom, a new rally in euro versus the Japanese yen. So I'll wait for this one, and I'll keep an eye on euro versus the Japanese yen, because maybe in the coming days, in the next week, I will have something here, a trading opinion, great trading opinion here in euro versus the Japanese yen. Okay, can you check, Ronald, can you check the silver now? Looks there are movement. Yeah, I believe that the price of silver drops right now because the price of gold drops. Simon Jones, Australian dollar versus the US dollar. I will take a look. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, drop. I've told you because I'm expecting right now the price of silver to drop only because the price of gold drops as well, and also because I've told you that I don't want to be long on silver, guys, when the US dollar appreciates or increases. Maybe in the short term it is not a perfect correlation, guys, but you can see sell off after the DXY's rally, after the US dollars rally versus its rivals. Okay, so but I'll keep an eye on this one here, because let's take a look here. So I've drawn a descending pitchfork here on the 1 hour, and I will draw a sliding parallel line, maybe here. Okay, so drop, retest, false breakout, drops, false breakdowns. Okay, so right now I have something here. Maybe this could be, maybe, guys, something like channel here, and maybe this channel could represent an upside continuation pattern, but of course, if only you will find maybe support again on this inside sliding parallel line, and here we have the outside sliding parallel line, and here is the upper medium line. Okay, also aggressive breakdown below this low 23,535, and yeah, we'll have to wait to see how maybe the price of silver will react here when it will hit this inside sliding parallel line, and if it will maybe stay within this channel, and an upside breakout from this pattern, from this channel, could bring us something here. Okay, and also only a valid breakdown below it, drop, stabilization below the weekly pivot point, could signal a potential drop here towards this zone area 23 psychological level, maybe. Yeah, so this is my opinion, my analysis on silver, guys. Simon Jones, one moment. There's a good 3-to-1 trade short, I think. Okay, Simon Jones, Australian dollar versus Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Sorry. Let's take a look on 4 hour. As you already know, sorry guys for that, I've told you guys that maybe I will delete also this Fibonacci retracement here, also this maybe channel, very important, and you already know from my previous sessions, from my analysis. I've told you guys about this medium line of the descending pitchfork. I've told you that this line represents a dynamic resistance, so only false breakout, retest, and maybe a new lower low, but no. For me, I will not go short right now on the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, only because I don't have something really good here. Maybe this one could be considered as a head and shoulders pattern, but I told you, maybe a new lower low. But personally, I would have liked to see something like false breakout with great separation, not only a retest. Okay, so because something like a pin bar here, or something like a major bearish engulfing printed right on this medium line, followed by a new lower low, would have confirmed something like an important downside movement. But I told you that right now I don't want to go short here. Yeah, maybe the price will come back towards the pivot point, the weekly pivot point, if the dollar index will continue to increase. Okay, but something like this could signal a potential growth. Yeah, but because you can have maybe something like this here, something like down channel, sorry guys, down channel flag, yeah, in the short term. Maybe on lower time frames we had something after this retest, bearish engulfing, and also after something like this retest of the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork. But this medium line of the descending pitchfork could be considered as a dynamic support here. Test, retest, consolidation, and if the price maybe will stay here also above this low, consolidation, stabilization could bring us something. We'll have to wait. So this is my opinion here in Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Okay. Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Yeah, thank you. And if you have more questions, if you want me to take a look on a specific market here as well. So we talked about the Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen, about the euro versus the Japanese yen. Unfortunately, it has failed here to stabilize above the medium line of the ascending pitchfork. And also we have also this downtrend line. So the pressure remains high. If the Nikkei, the Japanese stock index, will drop and something like this, test retest here, maybe could signal a deeper drop, or maybe something on the 1 hour. Let's take a look on 1 hour. So we have this static support 86.63. Also maybe a new lower low here could signal potential drop here, but in the short term on lower time frames also something like this, or this, something like this, like descending pitchfork. Personally I would like to see something like this: retest, false breakout with great separation, and new lower low, boom. Yeah, so this is my opinion here in the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Maybe something like a sideways movement here above 86.63, false breakout with great separation, or a major bearish engulfing, new lower low, and then the pair could drop significantly. But this scenario will take shape only if the Nikkei, the Japanese stock index, will drop as well. Okay guys, it seems that you don't have more questions. I will end this webinar right now here. Thanks guys for being here. One moment. Alejandro Ramirez, hello, is there going to be a weekly count of pips in the VIP Forex group like you do in the crypto VIP group? Yeah, maybe. If this will be helpful for you, or if you like us to